Hey everybody, it's Preston with Ag. On this week's Tech Tuesday video, we are going to be taking a look at the Marksman irrigation pump from SurePoint Ag Systems. The Marksman was built and designed pretty similar to the SurePoint systems that we have come to expect on planters and tractors and side dress bars. We have a controller, we have a very accurate flow meter, and we have a very solid pump. And they have taken kind of their reliability and what they're known for on tractors and planters and implements, and they have condensed it into a irrigation pump to create a system that allows us to apply accurately and evenly as we're pumping it on through the sprinkler. Some of the features of this, when we look at them, it solves those issues of uniform application, and when we add the flow meter into it, very accurate applications. So we will take a look at some of the features, and then we will dive into the controller and some of the online or the monitoring options that we have from this remote monitoring. So we'll look at the back side of the pump first. The three main components back here are going to be our hydrocell pump. It is a 3-piston pump, so that allows us to have very smooth output rather than the pulsing that we see from other injection pumps. We have our flow meter, which is going to be a similar flow meter that we would see on a fertilizer pump on a tractor. This one is a 0.08 gallon per minute to a 1.6 gallon per minute flow meter. That's going to be pretty well standard. On these pumps, that gives us a minimum of that 6 gallon per hour rate. We have our pressure sensor on here to let us know monitor wise if our injection hose came off or if we're over pressured or under pressured, and we can set alarms and shutdowns based on that. So that is the back side of the system. We will move over to the front side, and we have our VFD components here. This one is set up for 480, and we can also run off 120 and 12 volt if we have motors and those different types of irrigation systems. When we look here at the controller, if we can see, kind of hard to see with the reflection. Basically, right now we are stopped. We can move over one page, and basically we just set our rate in gallons per hour. We can change those units if we need to. We can change the rate, and basically we hit start, and our gallon per hour readout is right here. We're going to ramp up to our target rate of 52.1 gallon per hour, and we are set on that. We also have pressure readings on here, so if the hose blows off of our mister and it goes to 0 pressure, our Marksman can shut down. That way we're not just pumping out a bunch of fertilizer onto the ground. We also have a high pressure limit if, say, the mister gets plugged, and we don't want to cause harm by overpressuring the system. We have a totalizer here, so you can input your applied amounts. On product totalizers, we have totals, and there's a lot of different options you can do there as far as batching. If you want the system to pump 1,000 gallons and shut off, we can tell it to do that. We have irrigation kill, so once say our inlet filter plugs up and we're no longer pumping to our target rate, we can have the Marksman shut down the well. We can come solve the issue. We can get it fired back up and going again. The biggest and nicest feature is the flow meter. If we have 1,600 gallons left in our tank and we want to pump that in our one lap, we can pump exactly that and end up with next to no fertilizer left in the tank, and we didn't make a pie shape or skip a piece. We got that done accurately. So the Marksman irrigation pump from SurePoint. Please ask if you have any questions, and if not that, I hope you enjoyed today's video.